जब शिक्षा केवल पुस्तकों तक सीमित न रहकर समाज और विश्व की चुनौतियों को समझने का माध्यम बन जाए, तभी सच्चे वैश्विक नागरिकों का निर्माण होता है। इसी संदेश के साथ गाजियाबाद स्थित दिल्ली पब्लिक स्कूल गाजियाबाद वसुंधरा में शैक्षणिक सत्र 2025-26 के अंतर्गत PYPX प्रदर्शनी पेनेट्रे का सफल आयोजन किया गया। कक्षा 5 के विद्यार्थियों द्वारा आयोजित इस प्रदर्शनी ने उनकी सीखने की यात्रा, सोच क्षमता और रचनात्मक सोच को प्रभावशाली रूप से प्रस्तुत किया। विद्यार्थियों ने लाइफस्टाइल डिसऑर्डर्स, प्रदूषण, जल संकट एवं जल युद्ध, सतत विकास, संसाधनों के समान वितरण और जलवायु परिवर्तन जैसी वैश्विक चुनौतियों पर शोध आधारित मॉडल एवं प्रस्तुतियां प्रदर्शित की। खास बात ये रही कि छात्रों ने समस्याओं के साथ उनके व्यवहारिक और समाधान केंद्रित सुझाव भी सामने रखे। कार्यक्रम में विद्यालय के प्रधानाचार्य विनोद कुमार, अभिभावकों तथा स्कूल समुदाय की सक्रिय सहभागिता रही। प्रदर्शनी ने यह संदेश दिया कि विद्यालय और अभिभावकों का सामूहिक सहयोग ही विद्यार्थियों को जिम्मेदार, जागरूक और भविष्य के लिए तैयार नागरिक बनाता है। PYPX 2025-26 पेनेट्रे ने एक बार फिर साबित किया कि DPSG वसुंधरा शिक्षा को केवल ज्ञान नहीं बल्कि सामाजिक जिम्मेदारी और वैश्विक दृष्टिकोण से जोड़ने का कार्य कर रहा है।
This is Dr. Vinod, Principal DPSG Vasundhara. PYPX is far more than a final project. It's a vibrant celebration of student voice, curiosity and agency. Observing learners progress from initial wonderings to in-depth investigations, working collaboratively, taking meaningful action and thoughtfully reflecting is a journey that fills all of us with immense pride each time. The exhibition truly brings the PYP philosophy to life. Students engage with real-world issues, pose purposeful questions, and assume genuine responsibility for their learning in ways that are both authentic and significant. It's inspiring to see them confidently demonstrate the learner attributes as they grow into reflective thinkers, effective communicators, curious inquirers, and compassionate global citizens. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Vande Mataram, everyone. First of all, as a parent, I'm overwhelmed today. It's nothing more rewarding than seeing your child's passion converting into a purpose. Okay. Uh, Thanks for DPSGB for providing a good platform then where our kids can showcase their abilities to such an extent. Yeah, and also the dedicated teachers over there, we have seen them working day and night just to ensure that our kids are excelling. It's not just that they are doing a classroom study, they are doing far more than that. They are studying about the real life problems, real world problems. They are getting converted into a global citizen where they can see the whole earth as their mother and thinking for solutions for its problem. So yes, this cannot be anything better than studying in such a practical way, and not just a like bookish knowledge.
Hello. So I'm my daughter is a fifth grader here, and till fifth grade, PYP is the curriculum that they opt for, and this curriculum is I think it's very beneficial because it goes beyond the textbooks, and kids are connected with the real world. They start thinking, they start questioning, and as for this exhibition is a very like well organized thing, because I've seen my daughter put in that effort very enthusiastically. Like I've seen her prepare for this exhibition. She did all the groundwork. She spoke to a lot of people, about their income and all those things, and she's much more confident, she's curious, and she's so much aware of her of the world around her right now. Like it's not only about the bookish things. So I'm yeah.
So, hello everybody. Today, our little learners have put up a very wonderful exhibition showcasing different relevant topics which are affecting the world today, like water crisis, sustainable choices, and what robotics, how it is going to help us, and different other topics. Our kids have throughout this PYPX cycle, our kids have learned many things along with their support from their mentors. They have improved their communication skills, the presentation skills, and also they have got to know the world through a different lens. Now, we as parents also think twice before keeping the water tap on for more time. So, we are also being very, very cognizant about how to use different natural resources, and because it's not the present, we have to save for the future also. So yes, and I wish all the best to all my kids. Thank you.
सर
Yeah.
इंट्रोडक्शन एंड एज अ पेरेंट आपको क्या लगता है कि इस तरह के जो एग्जीबिशंस होते हैं वो स्टूडेंट्स के माइंड के लिए कितना ज़रूरी होता है उसके फ्यूचर ग्रोथ के लिए?
ओके। मेरा नाम नितिन गुप्ता है। मेरी डॉटर 5th स्टैंडर्ड में डीपीएस में पढ़ रही है। मेरी बड़ी बेटी भी यहीं एजुकेशन कंप्लीट किया है फ्रॉम जूनियर विंग टू सीनियर विंग।
Good evening, dear parents. Today we are here to tell about equal distribution of resources. We chose this topic because we noticed that not everyone has the same opportunities. Some people have access to good education, healthcare, and basic needs, while others struggle for them. We think this is an important issue because unequal distribution increases the gap between rich and poor and limits people's chances to succeed. During our inquiry, we researched the difference between equity and explored how taxation policies affect society. We learned how government funds help in reduce inequality when used wisely. As our action, we conducted a stationery donation drive for students in need. We proposed ideas for fair taxation reforms so that resources could be divided more equitably. We have also, through our exhibition, we want to create awareness that fairness is not just about giving equal to everybody. It's about giving support based on needs. We have also created 2 poems representing why equal distribution of resources is important. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our PYPX Fenethrum. We are grade 5 PYP learners, and our chosen topic for the PYPX is sustainable choices. We chose sustainable choices because we thought that everybody is speaking about the outputs of it: pollution, water scarcity, animal cruelty, unequal distribution, and so. But imbalance of sustainable choices is the root cause. People do not know about the rules Mother Nature has made, and so they do not follow it. But as responsible IPPYP learners, we ought to take action about it. We found a solution and we decided to collaborate about sustainable choices.
This exhibition is to spread awareness about the major issues which are globally spreading faster and faster. This is the stall of sustainable choices and PYPX. So, do you know about PYPX? PYPX is the primary year program exhibition, which is the culmination of our learning journey from grade 1 to grade 5. In PYPX, we all gathered all, get informations and did a lot of research. We took interviews, got out and take some photos and planted trees. We also took research of sustainability. How is sustainable for important for us?
And later we have make a petition in action. Later we have make a petition on sustainable choices
this, we made a
Adding
petition.
on to this, I would like to tell you we made a petition and a magazine as part of our action. I would also like to tell you what is the real meaning of sustainability. Sustainability means preserving our resources for the future generations. We are using up everything, so what will be left for the future generations? They will have to strive and do everything they can, but that is not good, right? Our ancestors built many buildings and spread pollution, which is becoming difficult for us to deal now. So we surely don't want to become like them and be careless and so as a part of our PYPX, we thought that we should research on the sustainable choices. We made many actions. You can see that the government is also encouraging sustainable innovation. We all use batteries in our daily lives, be it remote control, cars, anything. Button batteries, cell batteries from Duracell, that's very common. But do you know that these batteries get disposed at the landfills and there is no checking, which is really, really bad. So the government took an action to encourage the sustainable crops, and there has recently been an incredible innovation about the aloe vera batteries. Yes, they remove the polluting part of the batteries and replace it with the aloe vera, which promotes sustainability and renewability.
Good evening, sir. We are from Pollution Group, and I am going to tell about the acid rain. Acid rain is the precipitation that is acidic due to air pollutants like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide. It is caused mainly due to human activities like burning of fossil fuels and burning of coals. Let me tell you a little about it, which will definitely be an eye opener. The acid rain is that when the acid rain falls on the Taj Mahal marbles, the marbles are getting yellow, and due to this, the Taj Trapezium Zone was made. It was made and it was established in 1996, and it was made to protect the Taj Mahal marble and to make the air pollution prevention. And the case connects to SDG 11 Sustainable Cities and Communities, SDG 13 Climate Action, and SDG 15 Life on Land.
Good morning. I'm from class 5. Today I'm going to tell you about what all this is about. So we are here in PYPX 2026 from DPSG Vasundhara. In this, we have topics like pollution, lifestyle disorders, and many more. I am from Pollution Stall, and we are here to explore all about EQIs and what our Earth is suffering from because of pollution.
As part of our inquiry into lifestyle disorders, we participated in a group speaking session conducted by Miss Aditi Jain, a professional counselor. She shared her valuable insights about different lifestyle disorders. This session highlighted the significance of making healthy choices, maintaining a balanced diet, ensuring regular sleep, and also doing regular physical activity. This interaction enabled us to deepen our understanding by connecting theoretical learning with real life situations. Thank you. Lifestyle disorders are illness that develop because of unhealthy daily habits such as poor diet, lack of physical activity, stress, and excessive screen time. Some common lifestyle disorders are obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and high blood pressure. These disorders are mostly preventable if we make informed and balanced choices. Thank you for listening. In our first line of inquiry, we asked a powerful question: where in the world is water scarce and why? We started with studying global data and marking water scarce region on the world maps. We found that parts of Africa, Middle East, and South Asia are the most water-stressed regions. But we did not stop at locating them, and we continued. We analyzed patterns. We noticed that some regions suffer water scarcity due to overpopulation, some due to natural climate conditions, and others due to over-extraction of groundwater.
Good evening, everyone. We are the PYP students of DPSGV, and today we stand before you as the DPSGV Water Warriors. Water, a simple transparent liquid, is the foundation of life. Every living being depends on it. Yet, something as essential as water is becoming a cause of tension, inequality,
and even conflicts across the world. Our PYPX journey focused on the issue of water wars, situations where scarcity, mismanagement, and unequal access to water can lead to disputes between communities, states, and even countries. Our research directly connects to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 6, Clean Water and Sanitation, which aims to ensure availability and sustainable management of water for all. It also strongly links to SDG 13, Climate Action. It also links strongly to SDG 13, Climate Action, because climate change affects water cycles, and SDG 16, Peace, Justice, and Strong Institutions, because fair governance is essential to prevent water conflicts.
Thank you.
Our PYPX opportunity is robotics for humanity. We chose this topic because we believe robotics is not just about machines. It is about solving real human problems and creating a better future. By 2050, we imagine cleaner oceans, smart sustainable cities, zero hunger, and equal health care. We believe robotics is just about it is guided by responsibilities and can help achieve the SDGs. Through this exhibition, we became inquirers, thinkers, communicators, and responsible global citizens. Robotics is just not about building machines, it is about building a better future for humanity. Thank you for listening. We are happy to answer your questions.